Somewhere in Queens is a pretty good film. The narrative was okay, but I really liked the characters. This was released in 2022. It's directed by Ray Romano, written by Romano and Mark Stegman. I apologise if I've mispronounced that. And we have a cast including, of course, Ray Romano, Laurie Metcalf, Jacob Ward, Sadie Stanley, and various others. It's because of Romano that I became aware of this, and while I'm not going to say I'm really glad I had a reason to watch it, I'm reasonably glad I had a reason to watch it because it wasn't a bad experience. It's about this family and their son who's really good at basketball, and he might be getting a scholarship, and there are various obstacles to overcome there. We also have family relationships and a good look at the family dynamic. For me, it's very much about the family and the characters and those who are brought into the family, such as Styx's girlfriend, and Styx being the son who might be getting the basketball scholarship. So for me, definitely character driven. That's not to say the narrative isn't well written. I think there's a decent amount of substance to it. I think there are enough obstacles that the characters have to overcome that it never really felt that stale. I just found that I wasn't necessarily as emotionally invested in the story as I was in the characters. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. There are many films that I like because of the characters. The story might appeal to some people more than it did to me, but certainly there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing about it that I didn't necessarily care for. I just wasn't as invested in it as I could have been. But the pacing is very good. The characters are very well written. The performances are really great. And in general, I found it to be a pleasant experience. It's quite an easy watch. It is a comedy and a drama, and I do think it kind of fits quite well in between the two. It's not overly dramatic, it's not tremendously funny, it sits snugly in the middle. So if that's the kind of film you're in the mood for, if you're looking for some really well-written characters with a really interesting family, a decent enough narrative, and some great performances, then I'd say it's worth a watch. For me, definitely as a one-time watch. Also, according to Wikipedia, this is actually Ray Romano's directorial debut, which I wasn't aware of when watching it, and that doesn't change anything, just as an interesting point I thought I'd mention. It's a good film. It's not amazing. The story is okay. The characters are great. The performances are very good as well. And it's an easy, relaxing watch with some slightly more dramatic moments and a couple of aspects that are maybe a little more emotional, but nothing too heavy. In general, I liked it. Not a bad film. If you're interested in Somewhere in Queens, then I'd say it's worth checking out.